What was the significance of Father Serra and the mission system he introduced in California?
Well, California, which of course is an outpost of the Spanish Empire, the northernmost outpost really, is settled rather late in the late 18th century and then into the early 19th century. It's really the very end part, the northern section of New Spain. And originally it's a mission outpost. In other words, the settlement, the mechanism of settlement is the establishment of these religious missions, including one by Father Junipero Serra and other religious leaders. And the idea was both to consolidate Spanish control, but also to convert the Indians to Christianity, to Catholicism, and also to gather the Indians at these missions and turn them to productive labor, at least as far as the Spanish defined it. The Spanish thought the Indians were migrants, vagrants, hunters. They didn't really have settled, agricultural communities, and they said, we'll bring these Indians to live at these missions, we'll make them work in a regularized fashion in the fields, growing grapes, growing crops, etc. We'll make them into Christians, and that'll be part of the civilizing process. Father Serra is a very controversial figure because on the one hand, he does seem to have wanted to improve the conditions of life of Indians. On the other hand, many of the labor conditions of these missions were very brutal. They were not that far removed from slavery. They were forced labor much of the year. And so, many of the Indians died in large numbers from disease, overwork, etc. So in the end, the mission system was really a disaster for the Indian population of California, which declined very, very radically after the Spanish settlement.